y'all, Jenny Mackenzie again, in between 27 and 28 weeks pregnant this time, and my faithful little sidekick, she even has her own weights. I'm back with some more body sculpting using some bar technique, some balance, the pulsing, combining it with a little bit of the weights to really give you a great calorie burn, to sculpt the muscles, getting really high impact. So you're going to need, I have a set of 5-pound weights and a set of 1-pound weights. I can't find my 3-pound. Ideally, I think I'd use 3-pound, but I'm trying to muscle it out with the 5 pounds today. So we're going to start with a quick warm-up. And so I have a yoga mat just because I'm on a rough surface, but if you have just a wood floor or tile, just use your bare feet. But that's why I'm in socks and a mat, is because it's the recovered brick is just a little rougher surface. We're just going to start with our feet in first position, not turned all the way out. We're not, ballerinas yet. She knows. She knows. We're just going to squat here, up and down. Gonna squat, gonna warm up the legs, gonna warm up the glutes, gonna warm up the quadricep muscles here, because those are gonna be, we're just kind of gotta get the blood flowing. So down, throw in some arms, you'll feel more graceful. Here we go. Arms, whoop, she got my knee a little bit there. That didn't hurt too bad. She just has 1 pound. Then we're gonna step out to the side, come in, out, and in, out, and in. Just warming up the legs still, warm up the arms, circulating oxygen. You could even bring it out like this. All right. Whichever makes you feel, whichever warms you up best. All right, so I'm gonna take 1 step over. So I got a little side kick, like I said. I'm gonna do, she makes it a little difficult. Back, out, together, out, together, out, together. Now you're kind of warming up those hamstrings a little bit. The abductor muscles. And in, out, and in. Now just try to pulse it here. I'm going to pulse here for a little bit. Warm up the glutes a little bit more. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Always practice good form. And when you pulse, pulse, pulse. And when you pulse, make sure you're contracting that pelvic floor to, like I can't say it enough, to stay fit and prepare your body for baby. Okay. All right, now we're going to do a step tap, just to kind of keep moving. And as you step tap, kind of try to step to one side. I'm going to start with my left foot forward, step tap, and back, tap, and back. So now you're going to step and lift, and step and lift. Little bit of step, but definitely a lot less high impact. Just a little cardio in there to get your heart flowing before we pick up those weights and starting with the workout. And raise. And when you raise that leg, again, contract the top of the glute so that you're working those muscles too. She's drinking that water that I finally had set there, that I finally prepared. All right, now we're going to switch to the other side. Going to go back to the step tap, kind of switch, so we can kind of ease into the other side. And now I am leading with my right foot, step, and tap, and step, down. Again, we're just kind of warming up those lower body muscles and our arms, because we are going to be grabbing those weights, circulating oxygen, getting the blood pumping before we jump right smack in. And step. All right, now slowly just come back here to a step tap. And now just we're about to start the workout. I'm gonna do a longer workout, or a longer warm up for you that you could do on your own or couple with this workout, but this should be good enough for now. So just step tap, maybe just work what you feel needs working. You can do one of these, or you can just go grab a drink. So I'm gonna grab these 5 pounds. I don't know where Lily went with the one. I was actually gonna kind of use those as a backup. And we're just going to do more step tap. Put a little bit more bend in those knees to kind of warm up the joints as we get into this. Oh no, I'm sorry, Lily. Okay. You hurt? I'm sorry. Hurt? Yeah, those K's, Lily. We'll put them on in a minute. All right. So you're going to take yourself into second position, or sumo squat stance, as I like to say. And you're just going to pulse. Or you're going to squat. And squat. And squat. And then when you're ready, Start doing a bicep curl. Doing a bicep curl. And squat. And bicep curl. And now, if you're ready to take it to the next level, and this is where a lighter weight might come in handy, I want you to straighten the arms. Bring them out front, straighten the arms. Straighten the arms, and straighten the arms. If you can't, just stick with that bicep curl. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pulse. We're gonna pulse with the straight arm, or if you need to, just do the bicep curl pulse. Pulse, take it out to the side, and pulse. Out to the side, and pulse. And from here, you're gonna go back into a squat. So you're gonna squat, bring them up. Squat, bring them up. If you need to, if this is too much, just kind of bend a little bit at the elbows, but you're gonna try and keep this squat. Squat, straight arm raise. It really works your whole arm this way. All right, if I'm out of hand, that's 8. So you know it's coming, it's the pulses. Just small movements. Small movements with the pulse, small movements up here with the arms. Focus on fundamentals so you're not focusing on how tired you are. Good squat, keep your body centered, your shoulders over your hips. Contract that pelvic floor. And pulse, and pulse, pulse. Good job. All right. So we're gonna take a little breather, do kind of a step touch. Step touch, step touch. And now what you're gonna do, you're gonna start just like this. You're gonna bring your arms out, in, out, and up. So bring your arms out, bring them up, bring them out, and up. So now we're gonna put that together with a squat. We're gonna go squat, we're gonna bring our arms in, squat, and up. So it just kind of gives you more to focus on besides, this is hard, this is tough for me to talk and do. Gives you more to focus on and more to do with your arms so you don't get bored. It's working all those different muscles. This is gonna really work your shoulders too. So just keep going. Hopefully I explained it all right. If not, you can kind of get the gist as you go. All right, we're gonna step tap, step tap. See, I'm already breathing hard. It's a tough workout. So now what you wanna do is you're gonna wanna go on the diagonal. All right, step tap, kind of get yourself in position. I have my right leg in front, and I'm gonna come into sort of a forward lunge. A lot of heat should be in your quad. I'm gonna do a tricep press back, or a tricep kick back. And press, and press, and press. 4, and when you're ready, you're gonna lift your leg. Okay? And this is great because it really tests your balance. Again, you're gonna have some balance challenges because there's a lot of extra weight, your center of gravity. So if you can't do, just keep with the triceps. Or maybe you do a kick back and then a leg lift. A kick back and then a leg lift. But if you're able, try to do both. Keep all the heat in that right quad while also kicking back. All right? So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand straight, you're gonna lean forward, and you're gonna press back. You're gonna lean forward and press back. Lean forward, press back. Lean forward, press back. It's almost like you're doing a deadlift. You're following the line of that
shin.
Lean forward. Now, if you're able, if it's not too difficult of a balance challenge, I want you to raise that leg to a single leg deadlift and come back. Keep your dumbbells. Single leg deadlift and come back. Again, you're not going for speed here. Single leg deadlift and back. I know, can you go get her, buddy? Because, and again, if you need to stay here, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a little disconcerting when you hear a crash come from upstairs. All right, so now I want you to keep step touching. We're done there. Step touch. Now what I want you to do is put your weight on that left foot. Okay, I'll get in this. On that back leg, and I want you to lift your front leg. And it's kind of, so I want you to point your toe and turn your ankle in. It's called an attitude. So you kind of want to bring your leg in front. So it's working your adductor muscles, your biceps, and your balance. And if you need to tap, there's nothing wrong with that. If you need to drop a weight and grab a chair, there's nothing wrong with that. But you can just pulse as well. Pulse, 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 pulse. Again, if you need to tap, feel free. Because again, you do have that added balance challenge. Really, I encourage you to try to pulse. Try to just pulse it out. We really kind of want to burn it out. Since we're not keeping this really high impact, we want to burn our muscles out. This is a great body sculpting workout. You're almost there. And again, if you need to take a break, that's fine. So then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of step tap over to the other side. And you're going to switch. And we're going to do the same thing we did on that side, on this side. So now your left foot is forward. Your left foot is the one that's forward. Just keep step tapping. Step tap till you're ready. Now bring your weight forward onto that left foot, so a lot of heat in the left quad, and do your tricep kickbacks. Kickback, kickback, kickback. And remember, as soon as you're able, as soon as you feel comfortable, raise, contract that left glute, raise the leg. Contract the glute, raise the leg. And this is not a swinging motion with your arms. It's a very controlled pulse with your triceps. You really want to engage the triceps. Don't swing your arms. Because if you swing your arms, then you're not isolating the muscle groups that you want to, which in the arm exercise case is your tricep. So in order to prevent the swinging, I want you to take your elbows as far back as you can go, and every time you push back, make sure you're squeezing the tricep at the top of the curl. Just a couple more pulses here before you want to switch your weight to your back foot, and we're going to do a deadlift where you come up and open the chest. So you kind of want to follow with your arms and your weights down the length of your calf as far as your body will allow. Come back up and open up the chest. Once you're comfortable with this motion, and if your balance allows, I want you to reach down and do a single leg deadlift. So you're lifting that back leg. You're still following the length of your leg and your shin with your weights and coming back up and opening up the chest. I'm just adding a balance challenge of coming up onto one leg. Yep, those are the little rascals in the back. That's why I switched to voiceover. The noise was getting a little intense. Things were falling down. We needed to switch it up. And this is great. If you go down on that one foot, all those little stabilizer muscles in your ankles are really working overtime to stabilize you. So you keep your balance. I mean, every muscle that works is burning fat, is twitching these calories. And it's low impact, so it's safe. It's definitely safe for your second trimester of pregnancy. Again, if the balance challenge is too difficult, don't lift that leg yet. Now what I want you to do is actually put your weight on that back foot that you are lifting, and I want you to point your toe and kind of curve your ankle inward. It's called an attitude, and lift that working leg the same time you do a bicep curl. We're isolating the gluteus medius, the inner thigh, and the biceps, all while working on our balance. All of this at the same time in one move. A great way to modify this exercise if your balance isn't quite there yet is when you come down with the bicep curl, go ahead and tap your foot at the bottom to regain your balance. The more often you can incorporate balance into your workout routines, the better you'll get. It's just like anything else. All right, now we're moving to a pulse. And so it's smaller muscle movements, smaller bicep movements, and smaller pulses with all the leg muscles I told you we were working earlier. Y'all are doing a really great job. This is a challenging workout. And I have you shifting positions, forward, backwards. Y'all are doing a really great job. You should be proud of yourself. This is a tough routine. Tough, but enjoyable. I hope you're enjoying yourself. All right, do a little step tap here for a break and put those weights at your side to kind of even out your balance, restore your balance, bring you back to your center of gravity. Step tap it out. You're doing a great job. All right.
right, it's time to challenge our center of gravity again. Cross the midline of our body. Take that right foot behind your left and drop down into a curtsy lunge. This is just a weighted curtsy lunge. So up and down. Again, you're focusing, your working leg is that back right leg in your quad, and you should also feel this in your glutes. And the added weight should just intensify the squat. So find your groove here, because by now you should know that the pulses are coming. So you just want to pulse it out here. Smaller, tighter muscle movements. Make sure you're concentrating and isolating those working muscle groups. And because this is full body and I love you so much and I don't want to cheat you, we're going to add the fly so that you can really, you're going to feel this a little bit in your core and then obviously your shoulders. So just kind of open up with the weights. Pull back, engage that upper back, engage those trapezius muscles to kind of pull the weights back so you're not putting too much strain on your shoulders. All right, enough's enough with that. Take that light right leg and bring it out to your side again. And we're going to do more tricep kickbacks while lifting that right leg out to the side. So you're really targeting your hip abductor muscles and your triceps here. Again, if that balance challenge is too difficult, just leave out that leg raise, or maybe tap your foot to the side instead of completely raising it. So instead of lifting it up and out to the side, just sort of tap out to the right. And again, make sure you're isolating those tricep muscles. Oh, you knew this was coming, the pulse. For this, make sure you turn your palms up so that you can really pulse it out without being inhibited or twisting. Keep going, you're doing a great job, good. And relax, step it out here a bit, step tap. Y'all are doing a really great job. You should be proud of yourself, and you're going to feel great after this workout, I promise. Your heart rate should be up there. You should be sweating. Well, you should be glistening because this is barre. All right, so now you're going to take that left leg, put it behind the right, and you're going to drop down into a curtsy lunge. So this is where we're just doing a weighted curtsy lunge here. The weights intensify the lunge so you can feel it more in your muscles. I give you a little side view here. So you can, get a better belly shot, and so you can kind of see the different muscle groups that are working. Oh, yep, there's my little rascal in the back. All right, you know what's coming. We're about to add in that fly to give you a better full body workout here. All right. Again, make sure you're engaging those traps and you're not swinging your arms. You want to isolate the muscle, and you want to do a good fly. Otherwise, you're just cheating yourself. And make sure you're maintaining good form on the squats too. You're dropping down the quad of that working leg. Great job. All right. Now you're going to take that left foot and you're going to bring it out to the side and work on those tricep kickbacks again. Isolate that muscle group. All right, here's a side view for y'all, just in case you wanted to better see the different muscles that are working. You can see as I do those tricep kickbacks, that tricep, that upper back muscle of my arm is engaged. Now we're moving to the pulses. Just pulse it out. Pulse, pulse. Don't forget to turn your palms up so you can pulse without being inhibited or twisting.
What we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs up. So you're going to raise your arms. And I'm starting with my right foot. This is kind of hard for me to explain without doing it. So tap your foot once in front while you bring your arms up and then to the side. And it's not a swing. And you're not swinging your arms either. It's a very controlled muscle movement of your glute. Just kind of, and it's a very slow and controlled arm raise. Alright. You're done here and you want to do the other side. So I'm going to point my left foot now, and I'm going to raise. It's hard for me to talk while I'm doing it. See, this is also where you might want to grab lighter weights, because I'm already reaching, I'm about at muscle failure. And this is our squat. All right, and that's the working portion. So just take a few deep breaths. We're going to do some step taps. We're going to take a few deep breaths. We're going to bring the heart rate down. So now just come here. Just kind of bend. Inhale. Bend and exhale. Bend and inhale. Exhale. Hug your body, stretch those arms out. Roll down as far as you're able. Really feel the stretch of the hamstring and all down the back of your leg. Slowly drop your hands down. Curl and come up. Roll your shoulders a couple times. Now I want you to turn to one side. I want you to kind of get into a straight leg lunge and bend, so bend at the waist as far down as you're able, and just kind of feel the stretch all down the back of your leg. All down the back of both legs. I want you to come back. I want you to lift the heel of that left foot or whatever foot you're doing here. Sink back down into the glute. Roll up. Step tap to the other side. You want to do the same thing. So now my right leg. Now I'm going to work the right leg. Bend at the waist. Come down. Just kind of hold it here till you feel the stretch in the back of both legs. Then as much as you're able, reach your hands down your legs. And roll up slowly. So you can feel it through your vertebrae, especially your shoulders. Bring that right, kind of sink back into that left glute. And bring the right heel up. Reach as far down as you can. Roll. Do not roll up as slowly as I should. Roll up, roll the shoulders. Step tap. Take a few more deep breaths. Oh, stretch one elbow over. Kick your hip out to the other side. Raise your arms, exaggerate the movement. Stretch that elbow and back and stretch out those triceps. Stick your head out. There she is. There's Martha. She knows. She's got her little weights. Now take both elbows up above you. And I kind of want you to roll and sway. Not quickly. Kind of sway from side to side. Really stretching out the back. Drop your hands slowly. Curl up. Round the shoulders. All right. Great job, y'all.